Am I, am I just jumping straight in? There's no menu to adjust music? Mafia 3 takes place in a fictional version of the American South in 1968. We sought to create an authentic and immersive experience that captures... I don't need to read all this. In order to tell Lincoln Clay's story, most importantly, we felt that not include the very real and shameful part of our past would have been offensive to the millions who faced it and still face. So they're just saying they kept the racism in the game because it's insulting to not like racism existed.
New Bordeaux, a modern city with traditional Southern values.
I underestimated how far he was going to go, what he was willing to do.
Visit the historic French Ward and enjoy local cuisine at one of our 5-star restaurants.
Killing them wasn't enough. Lincoln Clay was using them to send a message.
Or spend the afternoon in the bayou and take in its natural splendor.
Sal Marcano had no idea what he was going to unleash.
New Bordeaux. Safe, family-oriented fun. Make it your next vacation destination.
This city survived the War of 1812, the Civil War, and God knows how many hurricanes. But when Lincoln Clay went after the mob, he inflicted more damage than all the wars and hurricanes combined.
Lincoln's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white, maybe even Italian. Not that it mattered. Back then, if you looked black, you black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Now, when did you meet Lincoln Clay? 1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA-DOD task force.
He was a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approved, but orphan colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, the ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you can never get it back again. When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now, Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money, and he needed Lincoln's help. It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
New Bordeaux, not Los Angeles, Louisiana.
Still say this is the craziest goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is our cash. This all came from Scaletta. Besides, peanuts compared to what we're gonna haul out of there.
Is everything we need to burn?
Yeah, that's it. I grabbed the keys to the truck, then we can get the fuck out of here.
Wow, love that it just immediately drops off to tell me I got a DLC installed. Yep, got it, thanks. Can we tell me that stuff later? Why take the chance Pick up the keys. So that's the name of the quest. Yeah, so I don't like that it just dropped me in without giving me the option to adjust the settings. Controls, the game settings. Difficulty's just on medium. I don't know how long I have till the old country drops, so I can't be playing this on super hard difficulty. I gotta get the game finished before the new one comes out. Audio, that's what I need to adjust. Because that music was freaking blaring. Drop down to 70, dialogue at max, sound effects down to 70, or just 7. Cinematic volume, drop to a 9. Everything was just so loud. Just the display, brightness, and screen borders. It's fine. Okay. Oh, pinups again. Are you serious? I don't mind nudity, but I'm playing this for YouTube. Okay. Why take the chance? All the prep's done. Now it's all about making your way to the vault. So I know nothing about this, just like how I knew nothing about the other 2 games. Other than people didn't like the second game and people don't like the third game. I don't really know why a lot of people don't like the second game, but it seems like a lot of people don't like this game because it's about a black guy and not an Italian guy. And also it obviously points out a lot of racism and it's too woke for most people. I'm a black dude who also loves Italian culture, as most black people do. So I'm still probably gonna love this. That's all the information I guess I get. Objectives. You need to get the keys to start the truck. Why wouldn't we keep the keys in the truck? What's that?
Keys in the other room. Grab them so we can get the hell out of here.
What does this do? Pressing the back button. Okay, he already walks a little chunky, and I get it, he was in the military, but compared to Vito and Tony,
Hey man, grab those keys.
yeah, he walks a little odd. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on doing the story. I'll assume I can either replay or come back later, because I gotta get through the
Lincoln,
story
pick up the keys.
so that I can,
Still not sure about leaving him like this.
He came through with the truck just like we asked. Even greased his partner to make it look good. If you got doubts, why take the chance?
They said the name of the mission.
Lincoln, pick up the key.
Get in the armored truck. I'm not gonna hit him. If we're gonna burn him alive, he doesn't need to get beaten before we burn him.
We should get going. You got the keys so you can drive.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
But I want to explore. But I can't explore because if the collectibles are gonna be porn, I can't go searching for collectibles on camera.
Come on, Lincoln, we burning daylight.
It's nighttime, but sure. Get in the car. Drive to the Federal Reserve. How do I turn? I don't know if any of that is copyrighted, but there's no turn radio off, so I guess I just turned the music off. Sorry. Yeah. I can't turn the radio off, so we just have to have no music. I don't care about monetization, and I've said this in lots of other videos. The issue isn't the monetization thing. The issue is,
Take it easy heading to town. We don't need the cops crawling up our asses. Ah, that poor fuck back there. He ain't got no idea what he's in for.
What was his cut? 5%?
Thereabouts, but not like he'll be able to spend it. Feds will be watching his every move for the rest of his life. Probably be better we just whacked him.
Well, if I learned anything in Nam, always a good idea to dangle someone out there. Use them to get everybody's attention, then you just slip away.
So answer me this. What's the craziest thing you saw over there?
You don't want to know.
Hell, man, I'm a taxpayer. I got the right to know how my money's being spent.
Oh, Georgie Marcano pays taxes.
Damn right I do. That's how they got Al Capone, and I ain't going to prison for no fucking tax bill. Huh? So come on, you gonna answer the question or what?
We on the coast of Quang Nai, evacuating the civvies for Charlie overran everything. Anyway, we getting him onto a medical ship, and this woman walks up. She got a baby in one hand and the leash to a pig in the other. She starts up the ramp, and the MP stops her, tells her, you can only bring one thing on board. So she tosses the baby into the water. MP goes ape, tells someone dive in after the kid, starts screaming at the woman, wants to know what the fuck she's thinking. You know what she says to him? She says, I can always have another baby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, man, you asked.
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna tell me a story about some gook getting his dick blown off or something. I mean, god damn.
It's not a fault. But not like you think. The conditions over there, man. Jesus Christ. One day you're raising cattle, tending your rice. Next day everything bombed flat. You put people up against the wall, they will do anything to survive.
That better been one delicious fucking pig.
oh, is it gonna have graphical errors just like the definitive edition of the second game? And there's nothing I can do about that. With the second game, I uninstalled and reinstalled, and the bugs still existed. But only when you're driving the car during, like, I'm assuming this is going to be the same as the second game. This first half is during one time period, and then there's a second time period, so the city changes. And so it flickers during the old time segments, but it's fine during the modern times. But what I was saying about the music thing, I don't care about the demonetization, but the problem is some of the companies that have music, what they'll do is, if they're not making money off your video, they just strip all the audio and just say, hey, you can't play my audio. And YouTube's audio thing is kind of garbage. So it just removes all the audio from the video, or all of the audio from that segment, and I would rather just have no music than have my audio, like my commentary, or game audio and dialogue stripped, because it just sucks. It's just dumb. But that's how it is, and you never know what companies are fine with it, what companies are going to strip your things. I know in Saints Row 3, my Saints Row 3 videos, my older ones, Kanye West or whatever company he was with at the time, I think he owns his own stuff now, they stripped all the audio from the video because there's a Kanye West song.
Guards at the reserve probably won't be too keen on you waltzing around with that piece of yours.
I'll just leave it under the seat.
Wouldn't they just think I'm a security guard and let me keep my gun? I'm dressed as a security guard. What in the is that?
He had two bottles just hanging in the bar. Two. This is a man I don't think could.
Oh, there's like a costume party or something going on. Oh my! I just see a woman with a gigantic head. Oh my god!
Time to see if these forged IDs are worth a fuck.
Okay, so that's all. That's where I'll leave it at. That's why I'm turning the music off. If you've never seen any of my videos before.
Back it up to the loading dock.
Some of these fellas might get a little rough with the language, and
Well, ain't like I never been called nigga before.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I go along with it, ain't nothing personal.
The only thing I care about is getting our hands on that money.
Yes, so as he said, there will be use of the N-word. I don't believe there's any way of turning it off. Nope. Nope. And nope. But it's not going to bother me.
When I say something about being hot, that's when we make our move.
All right.
I guess we finished that mission and now we're starting a new one. This changes everything. I hate this about video games.
Put your IDs up to the glass.
We're part of the Boeing crew.
No, I gotta pause it and stop it there. I want video, like I want missions in their own thing, but I have a feeling all the missions in this are short. Are they all gonna be odd and short like this? Because the first two games, they were like hour-long missions. But I guess that's that. Can I check my missions? How do I check missions again? Objectives. Oh, there are chapters. So this chapter is called New Bordeaux, the Home Fire. The Home Fires Burn. I don't know. I guess I'm still going to end it here because, as I said, I prefer missions in their own segments. As annoying as it might be to viewers to get cut off randomly, it's what I want, so that's how I do things. So that's it for the first one. Apologies if you're hearing the N-word and you didn't know it was going to be in this. I'm black. It doesn't bother me because I know it's for the game. It's an artistic thing. It's not intentionally racist. So I'm fine with it. And I guess, yeah, look forward to the playthrough. I don't normally give spiels at the end. I normally just cut it off, but figured for the beginning of this one, there needs to be some kind of closure.